When you think of Zen, you probably think of monks meditating on a secluded mountain, wearing robes, eating nothing but rice. And while you may be right about some of that, Zen is just so much more. Or maybe they would say less. Zen is a belief system that first developed in China over 1,500 years ago and became a super important philosophy throughout East Asia, particularly in Japan. One could think of Zen as a mixture of Taoism and Buddhism. It places a strong emphasis on something called ZaZen, which, loosely translated, means meditation. Just like in Taoism, Zen does not focus on the accumulation of knowledge. Instead, its main focus is to stay present in the moment without judging anything or anyone. We in the West might think about this as going with the flow. The philosopher Alan Watts describes the mindset of Zen as there is never anything but the present. And if one cannot live there, one cannot live anywhere. Meaning that for people who practice Zen, their main goal is to be perfectly in tune with the present moment and to enjoy it to its fullest. To a Zen master, eating a grain of rice is just as satisfying as purchasing the most luxurious car. Another key idea of Zen is about trying to clear the mind in order to enter a state of no thought. However, doing this in a way that requires no effort is key. In fact, trying is the wrong word to use. In Zen, it is often thought that one cannot listen if they are thinking about their listening. One cannot let go of oneself if one is trying to let go. Instead of thinking about doing something then, Zen requires a person to just do it, to just listen or just let go. This is also a form of ZaZen, or what we might call meditation. Many think of Zen as a passive philosophy where one just sits back and lets life dictate their journey. However, this would be a misunderstanding. Zen is as much about the spontaneity of life as it is about discipline and control. In fact, there is no contradiction between the two. It is true there is chance in nature, but the human element of control is just as natural as the actions of the wildest of animals. Watts explains that from this standpoint, artistic technique is discipline in spontaneity, and spontaneity in discipline. In other words, in our work, our lives, our art, we must practice being disciplined about being spontaneous. And we have to be spontaneous in our discipline. Now,